hopefully they work first time. So welcome in YouTube and Facebook if yous are working. Yeah. They working. They up. Facebook just needs to give me a wee confirmation, but at the moment it looks like it's sweet. My camera needs a few more, you know, wee minor adjustments, but we're getting there. It looks so much better in videos, especially when you're watching any future episodes. Gonna be good. And then on Monday, the anniversary edition releases. The hate it's getting is incredible. I don't really know if Bethesda could have done anything to sort of mitigate the sort of amount they're getting. Drop some hams if the stream's looking good, sounding good. Let me know. I'm trying to do a wee thing where, you know, sort of a minute in, say, is the stream working for everybody? Hey, look between the saves. It looks like one of those 2D games. Cool. Man was way too amused by that. Fan Dabby Dozy. It looks like we're ready to go. Playing Fallout 1, the save files. Go, Boone. Stop, Boone. Go, Boone. There's 52 seconds of difference between them.
Spotted.
Screen tears? No. Good. Brown's on a 25 stream streak. Kept his clothes on, but it is a 25 stream streak.
Take him out.
Hey all. Lovely to have yous all here. Lots to talk about tomorrow, about what I was doing today. Vegas. Will be good. Oh, who got popped here?
All right, it's over.
I didn't mean it. Don't kill me.
I didn't mean it. I didn't mean to harm. Well, Boone, he says can't run from me, but looks like he did indeed run from him. How we all doing? You all well? I had a busy day. I was mostly doing things. I really should have been recording. I well and truly should have just been recording all day, but me being me, I decided to wander off into trying to see if I could push 4K recording. Oh! We got ambushed. You thought you could defeat me in the permadeath run? Boom. Absolutely not. Oh. So yes, tried to get 4K streaming work. I did. Briefly. Very briefly. I don't know why. I don't know how I got it working, and more so why I can't. Turns out my streaming PC's graphics card.
No.
Oh. Sorry, I missed. Just stand still. Stop moving. Thank you. Boom. Yeah, so I was trying to get 4K working, and I couldn't for the life of me. Comes back to the same old thing. My 30 series GPU is not good. at encoding and recording. So it looks like the streaming PC would need an upgrade to truly go streaming and recording at 4K. That's a bit of a bummer. Although, given enough time, if I could recreate what worked, it would have been great. But I was scared of some lag spikes as I was pushing my GPU a little too hard. So, that's one of them things. You know, I suppose 2K is okay. A lot of people say the 2K looks great. The camera upgrade is amazing as well. So, honestly, it ain't too bad. It ain't too bad. Hurrah. Yes, it is. Always with us.
Rawr.
What are these two places I'm trying to find here? Oh, the Vegas Steel and the East Entrance. Nice. So yes, 4K worked for about 45 seconds and then never worked again. Given enough time, maybe I could fix it. Maybe. But the real problem is... What's the word? That's the word I'm looking for. Also, New Vegas Steel was part of a cancelled quest line where you were going to help the followers of the Apocalypse. Bug Mr. House's network. I mean, you still do it, but nothing really happens as a result. I'm pretty sure New Vegas Steel was involved in that particular quest. Yeah. So, in order to do 4K, you've got to switch all your settings in OBS. Now, I could do it for maybe heavy recording days and whatnot. But honestly, I think things are fine as they are right now. In fact, perfect. Performance, everything. So, you know, if I get Facebook back or something, or win big at Vegas, I'll come back and just upgrade the streaming PC, and then we'll get 4K out and about. Twitch hasn't even allowed me into the 4K program yet. I'm only in the 2K one. And again, it only affects those with like a 4K TV. But you know what? Yous were all missold those 4K TVs. You were all told of all these amazing programs and things that you would get. There's nothing. Very, very little is done in 4K. There is more and more every year, but mostly not that much. My hope was to bring those 4K TVs to life. But don't worry. That's something we'll get sorted in the end. Anyway, that was part 1. So, 4K, that's out of the way. We're going to stay at 1440p. It's good. Looks well on most devices and TVs. Better than 1080. So, we'll run with that. What else? I had a list in my head. Imaginary list, this one. Tomorrow, yes. So, tomorrow is going to... I was between a few things. First of all, I was thinking maybe do like a, you know, Fallout 1, Fallout 2, Fallout 3, Fallout New Vegas, Fallout 4, you know, like all through all the Fallouts. I was going to do that. But then I was pondering, I mean, I'm going to Fallout New Vegas Day. We're playing this. I'm recording Fallout in the background. I don't really want to Fallout fatigue myself, so it was like maybe not just all in Fallout. Fallout will feature. We're going to do Fallout 4 with crowd control on for a bit of tomorrow. So you can use your points. We can have a good laugh. It'll be great. What else? Tomorrow will feature 2 games that I'm really excited to play that you've never seen me play before. One is one of my most played games ever. It's called Minecraft. I've never played it since... Well, really since Microsoft bought it, to be honest. So, gonna play it briefly. Say briefly. Well, we'll see. I just want to know what it's like again. Get that wee feeling back. And then there's another game that'll satisfy my geography and real-time strategy side called Europa Universalis 5 that just came out. Gorgeous looking game. Gonna play it for a bit as well. So there are 2 of the games that are sort of newcomers. And Fallout 4. Now I have 12 hours. And I was gonna do a real strict set schedule. But honestly, considering it's our first charity stream, I'm just going to go with the flow. Give you a wee outline of the games we will do. If I find myself really enjoying something, I'm not going to immediately jump away. It's really just 12 hours chilling with me and yourselves, you know. I will say with Minecraft, having to set up that whole Microsoft account and buy it again, because goodness knows how I would ever find my old account. Oh, goodness. Anyway, I've discovered a good few locations here. Where is my current quest? Chief Hamlin. Debt collector. Right, we'll walk in that direction and do some debt collecting. So there'll be a little bit of everything for people tomorrow. You know, if you like Fallout, there'll be a few hours of Fallout. You like new games, there'll be a few hours of new games. And then just a couple of hours of me having fun. Well, the whole thing will be me having fun. Now, there was a third thing I wanted to talk about. I sat down with the intention of talking about it.
Contact.
And it's gone. Oh, gaggles. Takes my 44 Magnum. Send Tom home. Send him to the glowing sea. Well, this caravan. We'll take what we can get. Black combat armor is pretty tidy, though. Pity it's medium armor. He's slow to move around. But it's also far better than what I'm wearing right now, so... Might just take it off all of them, repair it, go from there. Come here. Also, I'm going to test out... The purple mug has been made more purpler, but it looks darker than it is. And I don't know why that is the case. It should be a sort of lighter purple. Gonna have to double check that one. It was too pinky. Wanted it more... it will be matching my name and the wee icon. I just, like, it doesn't look that dark on my screen, and it shouldn't be that dark, so I don't know what's happened. Anyone else see it really dark? Wonder, here, to be fair, should just look at it on my phone. Although if it looks really dark on my phone, then I'll have way too many questions. I just want to make it slightly lighter. Just slightly lighter. Main reason is so it looks good when it's... Anyone else with combat armor? No. Leave him a beer. Looks like he was drinking on the job. I do that in every Fallout, it seems. You know something, though? That's a really good place to visit early on. That's actually so good. Because once you get past Novak, really there's nothing deadly between here and Gerbil Dunn's Sack Caravan. And then you get 2 black combat armor. with a massive 15 DT. Hard to beat that. Right, we'll go discover this last place, which I think is where all the mad cows are. Mad cows. Hey, Josh. And Kevin, Anonymous, and Tracy. Jade, John, Snuggles. Everyone else. But I'm really looking forward to tomorrow. It'll be just like the Fallout London days.
All mine.
A little over a year ago is when we last did 12-hour streams. Well, we've done a few since, but someone mentioned CC. Yeah, crowd control will be on tomorrow. I'll do it later in the day for me, so there'll be as many of you as possible. So if you watch the normal times, that's probably when I'll play Fallout 4. That girl Nikki just donated £25 to support Age, and I thank you so much, Nikki. Ah, that was very kind of you. Be sure to give her a big thanks, everybody. And a big personal thank you from me. Up to £550. That is an amazing milestone, folks. We smashed the goal that I set out. And I was like, if I beat that goal on the Sunday, I would have been happy. So to get where we are now is just amazing. Now, you're all wondering how I'm going to do this.
Pal. You better slow down. Now that I've got your attention, might you be interested in a little information? It'll cost you, but it's well worth the investment.
You can tell me, or I can tell the underside of my boot.
Whoa, simmer down. I'll tell you, I'm a gambler and a scavenger. I've made some cash from gambling and some cash from reclaiming goods that are no longer being used. Now, do you want my help or not?
Thanks. What's past those signs?
Oh, lordy, lordy. You haven't heard of the boomers? What rock have you been living under? They're a bunch of artillery-slinging, grenade-lobbing odd jobs camping out in Nellis. Wander into their territory and you're as good as mincemeat.
Way to get past?
There is a way, and I'll tell you. For a little wager.
Ah,
Well,
gambling. I love
know
it.
the secret to get past. If you give me the caps, I'll tell you. If you make it back alive, I'll double your money.
Yeah.
Okay, here you go. That page has the details, but it's all in the timing as you move from building to building. I'll be here watching, so I'll know if you've made it to the gate or not.
Gambling mentioned. Wasn't too long into it, was it? I've never followed the railway line round that way, but I'd rather not. Yeah, we'll reclaim some of these first. Get these debts in. But first, got face.
Hey, buddy. Spare a cap? The first thing you should know is that Freeside is run by a pack of yahoos that call themselves the Kings. Their leader, who oddly enough calls himself the King, currently has his hands full trying to prevent an all-out riot in Freeside. That's 2 tips, but what the hell? You're a new customer, so the extra one's on me.
Right, so I'm just going to skip through all this because I want to get him his hat. I think you have to speak to him 20 times. And boy, oh boy, does he speak a lot. I remember in the 100% run, I just sat here with him for ages. They get it kicked out of all the casinos is so easy. Get 10 luck. There's a few ways you can get to it. You know, with Naughty Nightwear.
Cutter.
I think there's even glasses that up your luck in the Caesar's Legion safe house, but that means you have to be very friendly with them. Right, so hold on. If I go out and come back, should be good. Django! Good to see you. Nate, Stinky, Jerry, hello. Look, he's got his wee hat.
Hey.
Reach for the sky, mister.
Can I buy that?
This?
1,000 caps.
You mean it? Wow. Thanks. I bet me and Stacy can get something real cool at Mick and Ralph's with that.
Like 1,000 caps? That's a massive amount. So yeah, if any... Oh!
There's no escape now. What's that? You like that?
It's so dramatic. Oh, here. Who's Owen? So, yes, tomorrow, in case anyone doesn't know, it's going to feature Fallout 4, Minecraft, Europa Universalis 5. 3 games I'm really... Well, 2 games I'm really dying to play, and Fallout 4 will be crowd controlled, so there'll be a ton of fun there. There may be 1 or 2 other wee surprises and games sprinkled in. I don't have a set schedule other than 2 to 2.
Going around helping people around here, right?
What I will say is, it'll probably be Europa Universalis first thing, because I've been chomping at the bit to play that game. And since it'll be early, you know, some people will be able to tune into that. Later on in the day, probably jump into Minecraft for a good wee bit. And then our more usual time where we be streaming, it'll be Fallout 4. Then after that, just maybe a few games up until we finish. And I will be streaming the same time Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. So, Wednesday night, right before I fly out the next day, there'll be plenty of things to keep you busy.
How are you today? Santiago is fabulous.
Hey, Santiago, you owe caps. Give me them.
Santiago does not owe anyone. Santiago is a Freeside VIP.
VIP? Yeah, we were warned. You're a smooth talker.
Indeed, Santiago is a poet among pretenders. If you're here to collect for the Garretts, Santiago is debt-free.
Rather not kill you, but there's a bounty in your head.
I didn't think she was upset enough to have me killed. Here are the capsule. I do the Santiago act to get out of paying for services every once in a while. I didn't think it could possibly get me killed.
Really glad your flight isn't affected. Me and King are still waiting to find out. Serious? Oh, yeah. Oh, no. As far as I'm aware...
Good day.
They did tell me that the international flight shouldn't be affected. My sweet husband's willing to drive down if our flight's cancelled. Ah. I don't think King has that option. I think King, it either needs to be a flight or you ain't getting there.
Come to Mick and Ralph's for all your shopping needs.
Where's this other person? This way? I think I've seen in the chat one creator got their flight, or their flight's been cancelled, so that is a real shame. Don't know what they're doing, but...
Hey, man. Can you spare a few caps?
Oh my goodness. Look at Grex here. He's got that face on him. That, honestly, he looks like how I looked at the end of my, like, 6 days playing Fallout London 12 hours in a row. Like, I honestly looked like him by the end. I was dehydrated, disheveled. You know, looked like $1,000,000. Sure, man, here you go. Punch him in the face. Jeez, you one ugly son of a bitch. You're the guards.
That all depends on who's asking.
You're hangman if you don't start being straight with me.
Whoa. Yeah. I guess the Garrett sent you after me. Look, I've got the caps right here. Just don't hurt me.
You don't cheat in the guards and walk away. Cough up the rest or you're rat bait.
Okay. Here. That's everything I've got except the clothes on my back. I'm sorry about this.
You cheap ass zombie, you need to pay my extra fee. That'll do. That'll do.
I won't. Thanks for not killing me.
Oh, brilliant. Love that. Oh, why, Thanksgiving and Christmas and all here. Hope it gets sorted for you, because that ain't any good. For everyone that's just joined in, Nikki did send in £25 to AGNI, so we're now up to $5.50. My connecting flight? I ain't connecting nowhere. Dublin, Vegas. Vegas, Dublin. I would tear my hair out if I had a connecting flight. I don't like connections. I am that person that clicks direct when I'm looking for them. I got one connecting flight once and it got cancelled and I was raging. I was livid.
Hello.
Like most people.
Lovely to meet
So
you.
from then on I was like, do you know what? If it's a little extra, like if it's 10-15% extra for a flight, but it's direct, I always go direct. Thankfully, and strangely enough, Dublin, Belfast, Belfast International, and Belfast City are all pretty good for direct. Like, I can get direct to nearly any major city in Europe. And with Dublin, I can get direct to nearly every single major location almost on Earth. So, it is crazy OP living here when it comes to travel connections. I've never thought about it like that. Like, if I moved anywhere, I'd almost need to make sure I end up back here to get a flight somewhere else. How long's the flight? It's about 11 hours, 11 and a half hours. Depending on the wind speed and whether the pilot puts his foot down or not. I was hired by the guards to track you down.
In that case,
You always get a
I
boat.
suppose
Could
you're
always
here to collect.
swim.
I apologize.
If I
but
start
simply
swimming
do not have
now,
enough caps on
I'll
me
be
to
there
cover
for
the
next
debt.
year.
If someone were to recover my caravan from that cave, I could easily pay in full. But who would bother with such a mess?
I reckon they'd send those emails out to everyone though, King. I think it'd be silly if they didn't at least say it might be delayed or moved. Lady killer, surely a lady your stature is honor sufficient to pay her debts.
Oh, you charming, wonderful hunk of a man.
I hear that all the
I
time.
agree. I
Honestly,
cannot risk my reputation
if I
as
don't hear
such a
that at least
paltry
4 or
sum.
5 times in
Here is
Vegas,
what I
I'm
owe,
doing something
paid in
wrong.
full. I may scrape a bit to get home to California, but I'm a resourceful woman. Here is the last known location of my caravan, if you feel like looking for it. Until we meet again.
Oh, I remember what I wanted to talk to you all about. So, wait till you hear this. Do you remember I wanted to wear a medium version of this? This is currently the large one. For Vegas? Well, I tried on the medium. And I have good news and bad news. The bad news, I'm not taking it. But the good news, it fits. But it just has, like, it fits, but it's not there yet. Like, this one, this honestly drowns me out. It really and truly drowns me out. And this is the large. But the medium, like, it fits my figure. But I'm just, oh, it's just so close. And honestly, the buttons were, like, the first time I tried on the medium, the button probably could have taken someone's eye out if it pinged off. Now, it's like, it's a bit stretched, and it's like, it doesn't look right to me. Like, it would fit, I could wear it, but I would rather wear the drowned out one and be comfy. Even though it's still drowning me out. than wear one where it does fit, but there is a bit of tightness depending on whatever. Like if I sit and lean my shoulders back, it is a bit tight on the buttons. I don't eat till Friday and it might fit. I did think about that. What if you lose the OG shirt? I have 2 OG shirts. I have this one and my other one, both large, and then I have the medium one. So yeah, now I'm not really up for starving myself, but the good news is I'm setting a new goal. I want to be wearing the medium on stream from the 1st of January. So that'll give me a good month and a half once I'm back. And honestly, I really only think it would take a little bit of shifting. Maybe about half a stone and it would be perfecto.
If it can be bought, it can be found at Mick and Ralph's.
Wearing a clingy shirt in sweaty weather is a no-go, exactly. Hold on, I was meant to return this in. Manifesting that medium in January. Honestly, I have had and locked in so well for the last week and a bit. It's been great. Like, if I was doing what I've done the last week and a half, minus my swimming, I haven't been able to swim. That really is my kicker. But it's funny, because I haven't been swimming, I've been paying more attention to what I've been eating. Because obviously, I can't swim. And that was a big source of, you know, exercise and calorie burning. So now all I've had is walking, light gym, and, Does cleaning count? does hoovering around the house count?
Hey, chum. Welcome back.
Maybe wear a medium a bunch and stretch it a bit? Nah. Listen, as I said, I am so proud that it fits enough that I almost could consider taking it. But I'm also like, we're this close. We're so close, which is great.
Sure, take a look.
26 whiskeys. Wait, how long? Oh, you didn't give me it. It was you.
What can I get you, friend?
Friend, wait, what? All debts are collected.
I don't care how you handled those lumps of human refuse, but you got the job done. That son of a bitch McCaffrey stole a ton of caps and ran off to Vegas. I guess the fact that we farmed out his usual work to you pissed him off. No one steals from the Garrett twins. If you can kill that bastard and bring back as much as you can, you'll be paid very well.
I'll see him.
Good. Just stop on back when he's dead and you'll be rewarded handsomely.
Wait, isn't there another dude here? Aye, Ratface. Isn't it Ratface?
Whoa, baby. Am I looking at a mirror? Or are you just that ugly?
Watch your mouth, I might rip your jaw off.
Whoa, Nelly. There's insult comedy, and then there's psycho comedy. I guess you aren't the heckler Garrett hired to spice up my show. What do you want?
Right. Who are you?
Either you need to get your eyes checked, or that fame is fleeting thing is true. And since I happen to be world famous, you must be going blind. Name's Hadrian.
Oh, he's not
You never
Ratface.
saw a ghoul
Oh, no,
in a suit
Ratface is the other
before,
one.
huh? Of course, you don't exactly strike me as the worldly type.
Listen, I'm coming from Northern Ireland, honestly. If the sun's out, we're already on to a win. Like, we're winning. If it's warm, but not too warm, I can live with it. But yeah. You perform stand-up, huh?
Yeesh, is my act that bad? Or are you just that dumb? Yeah, that's right. Got me a nice juicy contract with the management.
Yeah. Weights. My sister just brought me in some weights. There we go. Now, if I just sit and do this all stream, how'd I even look doing this? I don't know good range of motion on this. How long? Get the good shoulder press going. Just how many can Tom do here? It's 3 kg. No, I know how to do a shoulder press. Like. Although it's weird with a light weight. Because I always lift heavy weights. Yeah, well, I don't normally do it when I'm seated. When I'm seated down. Only 3 kg. I normally have 12 kg. That's a really light day for shoulders. Yeah. Okay, how long? I gotta be that person, you know, with like the really, really buff left arm. Though, honestly. I need to bring some of the free weights in here. Just in between. I should do that, honestly. Get some free weights. Free weights? Speech out the window here. Free weights. Telling you, man, treadmill, powered PC, do your stream while walking. I have considered a little walker. I'm just gonna do some, get a wee bit, just get a big pump going. There you go. I'm done. Judging from the economic state of Freeside, they can't be paying you that much.
Okay, I admit it. I ain't exactly rowing in caps here, but what do you want? I'm under contract. I can't get out.
Wait, why can't I help him?
Evening.
I thought I could get him out of his contract or help him or something.
Yep.
Let's purchase chips. How long? Well, since we're here,
Welcome to the
rude.
Atomic Wrangler.
Just give me 1,000 caps worth. I'm gonna get banned.
Greetings. Festo is programmed to please. I am sorry, but you must procure a room first.
Wow. Fisto, why would you do that to me? Winning. 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 So good. So yeah. Big win. How on earth do you have internet on a plane? But good to see you, Sir Bacon Double Cheese. Hey, Jaggaroo. M-Dub. Mud! I can't say, I can't. Oh my goodness, look at that. I added more beer. I think it's only 8,000 or something. No, I thought it was going to be an R triple. Signal up here, not great. A lot of you may think I'm going to be doing a lot of work on the plane. I will be doing no work on the plane. I will be drinking, maybe sleeping, and if I'm not sleeping, probably watch a wee podcast or two. Go drink 1 beer, 2 beer, 3 beer.
That is one odd robot.
We break even. Wait, what? So that's 5, 6, 8, 9, 19. Oh, rough. I'll stay. Ooh, dealer here, bad. Bad dealer. Split. Hit. Hit. Stay. I went 400 casually. You ready for Fallout 4 update to break everything? Yeah. Of course. On our break even? Serious? Could I do a gambling stream? The only good news, and this is just for me, my first star in Fallout 4 video will not be made, like, redundant. Because the update shouldn't add anything that really stops that. You know, what's actually really smart is once you do get close to getting banned, you should go straight over to the slot machine. Because if you do pick up like a 777, which is what we're obviously aiming for, or, well, to be fair, really, lemons, grapes, or the 777s would all win big. Because you can win more than what you get banned with. I wouldn't have said no to... I wouldn't say no to anything at this point. Though it would be funny to get banned just using cherry wins. Give me the big win. Come on. I'll donate all the winnings here to charity. Vegas is a lot more exciting than this. Jeanette, lovely to see you. Jeanette, Nikki donated 25 earlier. Just to let you know. Come on, baby. Maybe my tactic of going over here and trying to win. Okay, that's me banned. Yeah. Sorry, you've reached the jackpot limit. Banned. Get out of here. You've been banned from playing at this casino. 2 down, 3 to go. Hey, Kenny. How many of you have just joined in? Because I did do a lot of announcements at the start of the stream, but if there's a good few of you have arrived recently, I'll go over it again. Just regarding tomorrow.
Thank you for visiting New Vegas.
Yes, please. Well, seeing as you said it so nicely. So tomorrow will be several games. Will be Fallout 4, Europa Universalis 5, so my geography nerd inside me can really have fun. It's a strategy game, amazing looking game, just came out. I used to play number 4 all the time, so you know, should be a good time. Minecraft and a couple of other surprise games throughout the day. The Fallout 4 Will of Crowd Control will be doing that later in the day. So that's a little bit of a announcement. Minecraft, yeah. 20 hours early is tomorrow's start. It's 2 to 2.
No one but America.
Which I know is 6 a.m. Pacific time. Specifically. But I don't know... Don't know what that is Eastern. Anyone give me an Eastern time? How long? 9 a.m. Eastern. Yeah, so it's 9 a.m. Eastern, 6 a.m. Pacific time and 2 p.m. UK time. 7 Mountain, 8 Central. There you go. Dude, wait, the dude's not in here? Wait, what? Where's the dude I'm looking at? Where is he? Why I gotta go all the way down here? Oh! What is the Night Stalker doing here? You shouldn't be here.
All clear.
I don't know what Monday is going to do to Fallout 4. I hope it just doesn't break too much of my stuff. Probably means my 100% run save file's gone. Any way to prevent it from updating on Steam? I personally don't know an answer to that. Well, you have to do another 100% run. Well, I'm going to with the Anniversary Edition anyway. Because I love Fallout 4. And if I don't do it, I'd be silly not to do it. It's not going to be... It's going to be more of a Fallout 100% speed run. As opposed to me doing it casually. But at least I don't have to do the power armors over again. Oh goodness, I have PTSD thinking about that. Caleb, I'm gonna kill you.
Huh, so the Garretts sent you to track me down. What a joke.
I should just blow your heads off for me. Give me a share of your caps and your hat and you can go.
Now why the hell should I do that? You're below me, kid. I've been killing scum twice your size since before your mother squeezed you out.
All I need your hat, you're a free man, I'll tell Francine you're dead.
Well, that sounds like a bit of a bargain. I get to walk free with the Garretts thinking I'm dead. Sure, you can have my hat. I can always buy another with the caps I've got left. It would have been more fun fighting it out, though. See you later, kid. Piss off, kid. We've got no more business to conduct.
Not a kid, old man.
You've got a mouth on you, kid. If I weren't busy working for the Garretts, I might give you a few lessons in common courtesy. Get lost. Piss off, kid.
What do you do around here?
Hunting and...
So you're bounty hunter.
Bingo. Now, if you're done asking stupid questions, I have more important things to do.
Any bounty hunting
Be
tips?
quick and quiet, and don't get dead.
Watch out.
Homicide will not be tolerated.
I forgot this was a permadeath run, and for a split second there, my heart sunk to the bottom of my chest, where I was like, "Those Securitrons are going to mess me up, and I'm going to have to either murder everyone here, or not." Thankfully, not. It was close though. It was very close. Hey Queen and anyone else that has tuned in. Lovely to have yous.
What can I get you, friend?
To Kerr McCaffrey.
Yes! Where's his hat?
Here.
This is great news. No one screws with the Garrett twins and gets away with it. I need to find a place on the wall for this. And for your reward, here's 150 caps. You can have the corner room, rent-free.
Good day.
There's Nopa Cave that I need to go to. Apparently something else that way. Oh, chances map. What's the chances it's here? Vault 22, and not that really creepy one? Not yet. We're about to. I love how this features in the comic. So, they're the ranger statues. That's the powder gangers. That's Good Springs. That's a Death Claw. So that's Quarry Junction. That's Red Rock Canyon. That's Mount Charleston. The Turpentine, I think, is Vegas. The cherry bombs are the boomers. That's Hoover Dam. That Legion coin is, well, Legion. That little shard is Helios 1. That's Novak. That's Camp Searchlight. That's Cottonwood Cove with the purified water. The bottle there, I think, is the Repcon site. So it can be kind of argued as to what that is, and maybe Hidden Valley, perhaps. And then the Stealth Boys Black Mountain. And then the coins are nipped, or like the bullet casings are nipped in. I think I got everything there. Yeah. Studied that map for a video. Haven't been able to unsee all that information. Hey, Glowbug. So tomorrow's going to be jam-packed full of great things. When it comes to the following days, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, we'll be streaming at our usual time. I'll be working all 3 days to make sure that you have a lot of content to indulge in while I'm gone.
Contact.
There will be pre-recorded streams. They'll only be an hour long, but they will be at the same time every night, the time that you're used to. Meaning when I'm back, you'll be used to being here at the same time. It's a habit. And plus, it's only an hour, so join in, say hello to people, enjoy the video, and then all the VODs will be up. Will they be on Twitch? They will be on Twitch. Every night.
Contact.
There's a few more of these than I thought. Can we chat? We can. You can indeed. They will be pre-recorded, but I will. Once I'm there, I'll figure out how I can do like a stream there. Maybe to Twitch, maybe to Discord. I've never tried doing anything like that before, so when I'm there, I will see. Nope, I cave. Nope, a problem. Rocket launcher, rocket launcher, rocket launcher. Fat man. You know the issue with being from Northern Ireland doing pre-recorded streams? What's that?
Fine by me.
Either that's a joke and it's went way over my head, or there's something I haven't thought about. I think it is the first thing.
Fine by me.
Oh. Famous Murderer was a streamer? Don't know about that one? Interesting though. Now, what have I not hit up? Oh yes, the village. Bitter... No, it's not Bitter Springs. Something Springs. I don't know what springs to mind, but I don't know off the top of my head. That's wild. Well, not funny in that way, but it is crazy. That's one way to cover your tracks. Ping, 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 ping.
Ah!
You know what's wild though? I would say I'd be able to do a pre-recorded stream and you would have you would have to second guess whether or not I was really here. You know. If you do like a periodic like welcome in everyone, oh good to see yous, and you know, smile as if you're reacting to chat sometimes. Now, how can they all be Viper leaders? Never made a lot of sense to me. Cheers, Kit Kats. Bam. Bam. I'll never forget the time I fast traveled into this place. Should know the name. Bonnie Springs? No. I'm gonna kick myself. Oh, it is Bonnie Springs. Boy, I'm good. Hey, buddy. Come here, buddy. Friend. Old friend, old pal. Guinness Extra Stout. Nice. There's a unique weapon on one of them. Love and hate. Let's see who was carrying them. Who has love and hate? One of you has it, so... Was it you? Man was gonna throw a plasma grenade. There it is! Love and hate. Will that be able to fix my combat armor? Yeah! Look at that. How recent is that story about the live streamer thing? Because I honestly heard nothing about it. 2022? Nah. Funny how there can be stories like that and you know, you have no idea. Although I could probably tell you some wild things that have happened in a random town. Lurgan? Ah, that's probably why I know nothing about it then.
Contact.
Because the running joke is... Ugh, Lurgan.
Can't run from me. You're mine.
What's the chances? Flaming Cazadors? How'd I miss all of them? Hey, Quinny.
Eat this.
Oh! Anti-venom. Go.
Can't run from me.
I'm on fire. So after hearing what we're playing tomorrow, who are you, or what are you excited for out of all the games mentioned? Honestly, Jeanette, that is an amazing bad name, but now I forgot. Headliner, but now I forgot. There's almost a good meme-worthy thing to that. Now, I may have hit more Cazadors than I wanted there. Look at the hits I'm getting off. Yeah! Yeah! Burn! 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 Isn't Chance's grave up here?
I might have killed my last legionary.
Why, what's wrong with you? Just ragdolls. Minecraft. 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 Right, there were 3. So here's a quick background that you may not have known about. Also, I think I lost my shovel, so I can't open it and get Chance's knife. No. Who's not really doing a 100% run? Oh! Go! Away! Hit how fast they fly. Eddie, you're off to take one for the team here. Take one for the team, Edster. Eddie, my boy. Ah, what am I kidding? I'm gonna punch him. Paladin Toaster. A punch. Punch. So, I originally would have been...
Alive after all.
Oh. I should have been a Minecraft streamer. Or not a Minecraft streamer, a Minecraft content creator doing mods and everything. Like, the potential... I probably would have 1 million subs right now. I'm not even bragging. Like, I was so into it. It was my game. And had I sort of leaned into it the way I leaned into Fallout, that probably would have been my journey. Reputation of most Minecraft live streamers in the audience I would have gathered, well, that's questionable at best. But the other game... I heard shit in there. But how could I have heard shit? The other game I really wanted to become a YouTuber on was RimWorld, and some of you might have watched, you know, that video when I was doing it. And then the other game would have been Europa Universalis 4. Because those 3 games, Minecraft, RimWorld, and EU4, have all such massive niche audiences. Well, Minecraft's not even niche. Minecraft's just frighteningly large of an audience. And all 3 of them would have been a fantastic path into content creating. It's funny, I still have my RimWorld's thumbnails that were so nice. To this day, they're still some of the nicest thumbnails. I have all my RimWorld ones. I started off doing content, doing Minecraft tutorials for the Mac, install mods, and then, well, EU4 would have required a lot of video editing. You know my thoughts on video editing. You saying we're holding you back? No, no, no. I'm just saying it's funny how life goes that I'm here, because had I just leaned into any of them games, it would have been so overwhelmingly... You'd need to have been really devoted to them games, and you would have got, you know, that would have been a massive path as a content creator. Thankfully, I went the Fallout route. Oh, don't get me wrong, I don't ever regret it, but it's like what could have been. You know, one of them ones. Which is funny, because I never tend to look at life like that. But on this one occasion, it is kind of funny to think about.
Alright. It's over. Take him out.
Hey, Flying Scorpion.
Contact. Can't run from me.
Deleted from the map. Quarry Junction's cleared. I need to get Hunter's Farm. NCR outpost as well.
Evening.
I'm surprised you all didn't want to kill me. Don't know why they don't want to kill me. Am I not good enough to kill? Go away. Oh, that hurt. No. No. I cannot stress to you how many hours I have in Minecraft. Now, it has been surpassed by Fallout, but, you know, given that Fallout has kind of been a massive staple of my life for, you know, the past, like, 5 years now, it makes sense, but, there was just so much to Minecraft. Like when I hope when I'm playing it, I feel a little bit like I used to feel when I played it. It was like a retreat. You could build whatever. You could let your imagination run wild, and it was just so good. Yeah, And then the mods, you can install mods that brought a whole new feature into it. The best way to describe it is, like, a lot of people don't get the hype, but having been someone who was there from when it was in alpha, I was there before it was cool. I was legit there before they put in minecarts and the minecart tracks. I'll never forget being... I got it bought for me. My aunt bought me it. Sat down, played it. Broke a tree. Built a tiny house. Didn't know how to build a torch. Creeper blew up the side of my house. I started building like an underground railroad system for no reason. Another creeper blew me up. I died. I was like, I'm going to start a new world. Started a new world. It was in the snow. It snowed. Or was the snow out at that point? It was a different biome anyway. Might have been snow. But boy, oh boy. And then the progress and see it get better and better. And every update was amazing. All the mods were amazing. The mod packs were incredible. There is a reason it passed 300 million sales.
Take him out.
Ooh. But out of all the games tomorrow that you want to be around for, Europa Universalis is... It is good. I love Europa. It's a map game with military, politics, economics. You know, you pick a country from sort of the 14th century and you take it through the centuries. And year by year, you're doing well, the game takes place day by day, and you can just do so much. It really is the what if game. You take England, you just conquer all of Europe. You take Spain, and you're like, nah, I'm not exploring the New World. I'm going to take over all of North Africa and the Middle East. And then there's a surprise game tomorrow that I'm not going to tell anyone about. Because even I don't know what it is. No, I do know what it is. CK3 stream one day. Do you know what? It's funny how much I loved EU4, but never got into CK3 or Ironheart, or Hearts of Iron. It's one of the strangest conundrums, considering how much I love those games. I got the RepCon headquarters yet? No. Yeah, honestly, I think I've like 800 hours into EU4. And everyone at school told me that Hearts of Iron would be my game. You know, it's more World War II. You know, you can play as Germany and just take over the whole world. Hire that painter dude as leader and just go take over all of Europe. Be like, if I was in charge. Some of them videos where they're like, when you're so good at grand strategy, if you were the German painter dude, you would all be speaking German right now. The problem with Paradox is, you know, I do like them as a studio. They have produced some amazing games, but boy, oh boy, every time they release something, it tends to be an absolute buggy mess, and then it takes ages and ages and ages for it to get good. City Skylines 2. Can't believe it's on 50% reviews. What should have been take number 1, make it better. Oh, EU4 with all its DLCs not on sale was something crazy. And then Hearts of Iron 4 and even Crusader Kings, as far as I'm aware, was... It was like, you buy the game, and then it's like 10 times the price of the game was all the DLC to actually make the game enjoyable to play with all the mechanics. Bet you they print money, though. Print money. See, I didn't pull the plug on getting EU4 on sale with all its DLC, and it was something, it was reduced down to like 60 quid. It was unbelievably cheap. Homefront? Oh, I remember that game. Don't remember playing it, but I remember seeing it on the shelf back in the day. Okay, big Las Vegas. Is this everything? I think so. I'm pretty sure RepCon facility. Need to do it. Whilst I'm here, I'll go speak to Chief Hanlon. See what's going on. So many games I want to play. GTA 6 getting delayed. That was another crazy one. Don't get me wrong, I will say on a, you know, making content side of things, I don't know how I was going to manage it. I would like by Christmas to finish Fallout London. I really, really would. At the pace I'm going right now, I'm smashing through it. I'd love to finish Fallout London by Christmas. I'd love to do a Fallout 76 100% run, but you know, 76 can't really be 100%. You know, you can probably 100% the base game in terms of locations and basic quests and whatnot. Fallout New Vegas is done. Fallout 4 is done. I would like to finish Fallout 3, not by Christmas. This is, you know, pie in the sky for Christmas, like, but I would like to sign off a lot of the 100% runs. And then I want to do my massive, massive video all unmarked locations in Fallout 4 as one video. Chief Hanlon, I assume, is out here. Like, that's a big, big quest. It might be down in his office. It's hard to get full on running. Not with GOG Galaxy, but you have to buy Fallout 4 again. Some people are like, no, I'm not going to do, you know, I wouldn't dare pay for a game again. I get that.
Sounds
but
like we're running prim now.
GOG Galaxy, honestly, one click. Install Fallout 4 edition, like Ultimate Edition. Click, install full on. Click play launcher. Boom. Straight in.
I'm occupied at the moment.
If you've got it on GOG, then that's, you're halfway there, Mud. I'm on the balcony. I sense lies and deceit. Has to be the Game of the Year edition. Sorry, Jeanette's right. Game of the Year. It was cost me a tenner.
Back west, you don't see too many of these. Lakes, I mean. Natural or man-made. Any kind, really. We neglected the dams or pumped all the water out a long time ago. Owens, Isabella, the San Luis. Drained the aquifers of everything they had. Just a lot of mud and dust now. It's a different feeling watching the sun come up over the water. Takes some getting used to. But if you're here long enough, it starts to seem normal. That's what a ranger's life is now, looking east. You must be the courier folks have been talking about. Word on the radio is that someone wronged you back in Good Springs. The Mojave has a way of burning decent people up. But it sounds like you've done right by the NCR.
Here I would say Black Friday or Christmas. GOG will throw it on sale. It'd be great. They still have 3 DLCs planned. 3. And do you know what's amazing about the DLCs that are coming? They said that every DLC from the Rabbit and Pork one, which was, you know, today, or the one that's now released, will be integrated into your existing saves. Huh? That sounds pretty good. Cyber Monday? When is Black Friday and when is Cyber Monday? As in dates. But when are they? I'm investigating some intel problems.
Interesting that she would wrangle someone else into sorting out the problem. But I suppose you're in the right place. A lot of intel comes through here.
Do you know anything about these problems?
I don't know Technical Sergeant Reyes, but coordinating intel can be messy sometimes. Things get mixed up, people get confused. Heck, I get confused, and I've been doing this for a long time now. What he or she sees as a problem might be standard operating procedure. That's not to say Reyes is wrong for being concerned, but it's easy for the sand to get in your eyes out here.
How do you coordinate intel?
It's a simple system when it works. Patrol rangers radio intel to ranger stations. Comm rangers send the intel up the station chain until it reaches Camp Gulf. Then I or one of the other rangers on duty organize the data, evaluate it, and send information to camps or troopers in the field.
And why don't they send intel directly to troopers?
Comm rangers might have an incomplete picture of the situation. There's a lot going on out there. Intel needs to be coordinated through Gulf so we can verify and advise appropriately. Troopers have enough to deal with. We don't want them questioning their intel.
Fair enough. Any advice?
Well, the logical thing to do is to check with the patrol rangers and comm officers. Don't be too discouraged if some things don't match up. Different people see different things, and sometimes the meaning gets twisted. Lost in static from person to person.
He knows way too much about this. I know you're the one who's manipulating the data.
Hold on. If we're gonna have this conversation, let's go somewhere more private. Don't worry, not much bite left in this old dog. Sorting and manipulating intelligence is what I do. It's what Rangers are supposed to do. This job isn't all gunfighting and gulping shots of whiskey, no matter what the
Forget why
boys
he's
and
doing
ladies
it.
out there say.
Miss the insane deals you used to get in Black Friday. Yeah, it's not as good as it used to be. And I still can't believe there's videos of people fighting over TVs in a Walmart and all that. Like, those videos every year do make you wonder, you know. Make you wonder about people. I get a good deal, but fighting other people over it? But you're inventing your own intelligence reports. I've seen the logs and talked to the Rangers. I've seen the papers and read the studies.
Have you? Misdirection. When you're pinned down, outnumbered, and 2 days from any help, it's just about the best friend you can have. Misdirection's what saved me all these years. It's what saved us at Hoover Dam. But it's been 5 years now, and Caesar's right across that lake. He's closer now than he ever was before. I was a young man once. I know what it's like to want to fight for your home. But this isn't it.
Why'd you do it?
It's never gonna end. this fight with Caesar. People back home don't know what these young men and women are in for. The Legion is the worst enemy we've ever faced. But we can't stop Caesar here. Not without getting a lot of good people killed. More than anyone cares to count up. But even if we do stop him, I don't see how we're ever going to be able to pull out.
There must be a certain category of people that would fight over freebies like that. We went to a shop that was closing down, right? But they were just moving, but they were getting rid of all their stock. And we were talking to some of the staff, and they said you should have been there. There were people fighting over a lawn chair that was reduced by like 30%. Like, fighting over it. And when I was standing joking, I was like, nah, they weren't. And turned around and says, yeah. There was an egg chair that was 50% off. And people were literally fighting over it. And what sort of level of mentality do you need to be at to be fighting over something that's reduced? You know, like, I get it, things are tough, and, you know, like, I'm not coming from, like, a, you know, any other point of view other than it's just a little crazy. You know, I don't think I would ever throw a punch or fight or grab something off a kid, or, you know, like, just smack an old lady out of the way for, you know, a 45%, 65% off. I don't... Hey, what do you call these people? Like, what is going through their minds? Like, is it they've nothing else going good in their life, but this 50% off TV is going to change everything, and they're going to absolutely... They haven't been out in a while, and they're like, do you know what? You know what? Just pure basic animal instincts kick in, and they're like, we're going to get it. Not even for a 30% off lawn chair. Well, I will say, Django, if it was 40% off, I may throw a punch. Maybe. First, they're called idiots. You know, the people that do the interviews, they need to conduct interviews with the people that are, like, after they're fighting. Like, the ones that fight and win. Just what's going through your head. The only excuse I would ever accept, and I wouldn't... if the lawn chair was 50% off, I might have to snatch it off the lady in the wheelchair. Oh no. Oh. Did someone say that egg chair was 60% off? Well, just starts cracking knuckles. It's like someone's leaving here with this lawn chair, and they turn around and say, you gonna die over some lawn chair? Or are you gonna die over an egg chair? And you're just looking at them like, well, someone is. And you're like, whoa. Game of Thrones. Game of egg chairs. Aren't you fighting for the people in New Vegas?
We're fighting on their behalf, but Mr. House and the families are stringing us up inch by inch. They'll drain us dry while we fight and die over this dam. We offered them sanctuary in NCR territory before, but they won't listen. Troopers and rangers have been dying here for more than 5 years while the families sit pretty behind that damn wall.
Do you know something, Captain, you say about the people that stand in line for something? They scare me. I have certain degrees of respect for them. I could never be them. You know, the only people that I could have been is like the midnight release of COD. Because you knew they at least had enough game copies. And you would have been around, you know, good people. But my days of queuing for things and trying to be the first in the queue is just over. It's gone. I don't care anymore. I stood in line for like a restaurant opening, and I was like the second person in with my wee brother. And we only did it because it was funny, you know. And we went in. The food was dead on. Got a wee keychain. And I look at the keychain. Because I still have it. Like, I look at it and go, what embarrassment is this? Do amusement parks count? Yes. I do not do the queuing for anything. Honestly, if there is a queue, I actually just shut down and go, nah. Anything that avoids a queue, I go for it. Don't know what it is. Maybe just me. I just believe life and time is too precious to be standing in a queue for something. And 9 times out of 10, queues can be, you know, you can go somewhere else, you can do something else. Like, a line will usually always die down. If you have a family or you're doing something like that, listen, I'm only talking on a... What are you going to do when your kids want to go on a ride or see a character or a store? See, Jeanette, I was just about to chime in with that. If it's a family thing, or there's kids involved, or, you know, the reason is not me. I should stress it's more me. Like, I will personally never go out to do something. But if my kids wanted to do something like that, I would be, you know, malleable to it. But it would be an experience of you being with your kids. See what I mean? Like, if you replace the standing in line with the purpose of an experience of being with your kids, waiting in a line for something they want and seeing their happiness and all, like, I would imagine that would be a good sale. But I will not stand in a queue for anything. Tom gets to New Vegas Day, sees Q, just... That's it. Starts walking off into the desert. It's all over. Hiya, Jeff. Good to see you. Right, how does spreading false intel help anything?
People back home don't listen. They don't care. Senators, Brahmin barons, folks who are just trying to make it from day to day. It's been so many years that people forget about it. Conscription brings in fresh troops that die here every month, like it's routine. And even if we hold this dam, what then? Are we going to send the NCR's men and women to die here for another 5 years?
Tom, I'm your biggest fan. We're so excited to see you, Mr. Pauline.
For hundreds of miles, holding this dam.
That is the thing I'm looking forward to the most. What does this accomplish, though, Halman? We'll get his conversation out of the way.
Fear and instability among the troopers without causing harm. It's the only thing I could think of to shake things up. It took some people getting killed.
What about online game queues?
Ooh. I had to stop.
See, here's the thing about this. If I'm on my computer, I have a very, very uncontrollable needing to tab out if I'm waiting for something. So when Battlefield, when I had to wait in the beta, I just tabbed out and did something else. Like, I never tend to stand still. It's both a blessing and a curse. Cheers, Moisty Falcon. The run's going well. Honestly, we just ended up talking about Black Friday and, you know, the scary people that fight over lawn chairs and whatnot. And speaking of charity, you know, imagine the people that were supporting at AJNI, they go out, they don't know anything about Black Friday occurring. You know, if you're not online and you don't go out and, you know, I know I'm really reaching to say they know nothing about it, but there are people that, you know, can't point out their own country on a map, and it's not their fault inherently, so, you know, imagine going out in the middle of a Black Friday thing. That would be scary. Is there a way to stream directly from your phone on Discord? Just curious. Yeah, you can share your screen. I'm pretty sure. I don't know about playing the MOBA. Yeah, something about that. Yeah. All knew about Black Friday long before there was an internet. Okay, well, we'll remove that excuse. But even still, I just thought of it.
First thing that comes to
I'm one of them
mind
people that do my
in.
shopping, like food shopping at night.
But that might not be the best play, all things considered. Even if your heart's in the right place, I reckon it might do a lot more harm than good.
What if I don't turn you in?
Oliver can't stand that Rangers got credit for victory at Hoover. Whatever I recommend, he does the opposite. I said I wanted us on the ridge. He put them right on the western part of the dam itself. We don't have enough firepower to hold that spot. If the troopers fall back, and they will, the Rangers will advance to cover Oliver's retreat. We lose the dam, Oliver and the center are ruined. Rangers are volunteers. Every man and woman who signs up is willing to die for the NCR. Myself
It isn't a
included.
sale until it hits
A lot of this is
50%.
my fault. It's only right that I stand with them.
Do you know what? I would actually give it 33%. Like a third off is when I start to regard something as worthwhile. If I see 10, 15, 20, 25%, I'm like, nah. But if I see 33, mentally I'm like, ooh, that's a third off. I get skeptical though. I don't know about yous, but sometimes I wonder if a product is too much of a discount on it. I tend to think a lot of the times it's a crap product. That isn't always the case. But it is very true that a lot of the best products do not see the light of a discount. You convinced me. Your secret's safe.
I don't know if you're working for Caesar or if desperation's made me a heck of a lot more persuasive. Either way, this is the right thing to do. Now, I trust we're done discussing this.
I hate when you say you're going to turn him in and he says no problem and then he...
Sounds like we're running
you know.
prim now. I'd still rather take my leave at the strip.
Remember, everything's 100% off. Where is it? Hey, Ranger! I just want to show you my 100% off voucher. Completely free. Right. Better Springs. Apple offered one free. Honestly, probably because the new government-wise, so we get away with it. I love how they're like lying there injured.
Haven't had a decent
Yeah? What is it?
meal in
I really
weeks.
have more important things to do. Sorry.
Hey. Was there something else?
What is this place?
This is the Bitter Springs refugee camp. We've been maintaining it for a few years now, ever since Caesar's Legion started seriously pushing west. Most of the people here were displaced by the Legion's advance. At first, there weren't many, but lately it's been more than we can handle.
Why is there so many great con tags?
This whole area used to be a Great Khan encampment before they relocated to Red Rock Canyon. We just haven't had the manpower to clean it all up yet.
Alex! Good to see you, my man.
At this point, I'll take anything you can give me. We need more troops, fresh supplies, and medical relief. As if that wasn't enough, someone's been coming out of the mountains at night, stealing supplies and picking off my people.
Where'd you get the troops?
I don't know. The NCR's stretched thin as it is. I've put in requests at Camp Golf, Forlorn Hope, McCarran, but things are no better there. Maybe if their situations improve, they'd have men to spare. Or maybe they'd listen to someone with a reputation for helping the NCR.
Kind of supplies?
Food, blankets, clothes, tools. The Army used to ship out caches of supplies regularly. But with the Legion so active, we haven't gotten any in months.
I can help with medical supplies.
You'll want to talk to Lieutenant Markland about that. He's our medical officer. He should be down at the medical tent now.
What about killing refugees?
It started about 6 months ago. At first it was just supplies going missing. We figured it was refugees. Then people started dying. Always a single bullet to the head. Always from extreme range. We've lost 8 refugees and 3 soldiers to this son of a bitch. We know he must be hiding out in one of the caves up in the mountains. But I don't have enough men to send out looking for him.
Hopefully this will get my reputation up enough to get troopers.
Yeah? What is it?
Medical aid?
Hey, if you can help, I'll take whatever I can get. Doctor's bags would be a huge help, but what I really need are medical texts. I'm not trained to deal with major psychological trauma, and we've got a lot of kids in this camp.
Medical techs, aren't you a doctor?
I'm an army field medic. I can treat bullet wounds, shrapnel, trench foot, no problem. But this, the kids and the psychological trauma and all the rest, is out of my league.
Where am I to find them?
Caravan companies are probably your best bet. Smaller traders aren't likely to have anything that esoteric.
I'll keep an eye out.
Thank you. Any help you can give would be a godsend.
Here's doctor bags.
Thank you. This will keep us well stocked for a good long while.
Medical supplies?
I'd love to help you out, but I'm pretty strapped.
Oh. Okay, search caves. Cave diving. Oh, aye, the wee night stalkers. I say we, they're not very wee, they're big night stalkers. There's a lot of them. Dan's a lot further south from here. See me, but there ain't much they can do about me. Oh.
Contact! Great Khan, looks like. Guess he fought at Bitter Springs. Saw it happen.
Yes, poor Oscar. Anyways. He booby-trapped the life out of this place. I just want out of here. Hello. Time for Annabelle to do another wee bit of cleanup duty. It's for Night Stalkers. Must be over the ridge. Now, with 10 luck, let's see how much we get here. Can't use explosives, though. I'll have to switch it up. Use plasma maybe instead.
All mine. All clear. All mine.
Slight design flaw. Oh. Oh! No! 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 Oh no! Oh no 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 no! I'm down with the legendary one. Oh crap. Oh no. Oh no. Where'd that legendary one go to?
You're mine. Gotta still be here. Nothing yet.
The baby skull. Wait a second. This can only mean one thing. A legendary one is still alive. It's out there. Waiting. Yeah, that'll serve as a warning to all of you. And we are so effed. Well, sent him into the next century.
Take him out.
Yeah, baby. Get some. Alright, here's the real worry. Let's see this. There's a grenade bouquet up there. With just about enough firepower to kill me. And then this is the most caps in the game. If I can open it. Nothing even comes close. 7,000 caps. Brilliant. Hank, you bloodborne grave. So yeah, back to the crazy people on Black Friday. I want to know, I would love them to be interviewed and just say, here, you punched that father of 3 in the face as hard as you could for the, you know, the 40% off widescreen TV. Why? What do you think the reasoning would be? Like, honestly, if this is the people that really fight and usually win on Black Friday, what would they say? What would be the excuse? Like, how could they justify it? Ooh. If you punched him harder, you might have got 70% off. I really wanted that TV, though. It's been bad since the 80s. Definitely got worse. I think the old idea is ridiculous in a money grab. Well, it certainly is ridiculous. Online sales, you know, like, you know, Cyber Monday or something. Maybe I'm biased. I've never found much of a problem in them. Mainly because it's online. You know, and the delivery. Like, I don't think there's going to be a future where someone turns around and goes, oh, I really miss the days of having to fight over the deals in a, you know, insert supermarket on Black Friday. Not gonna be the most nostalgic thing for people. Like a Joe Rogan post-fight interview. Exactly, it's like... It's like, you just punched that man square in the face and delivered a knockout blow for your 40% off 4K TV. Talk us through that. You know, what was going through your mind? Here, doing your Christmas shopping and having it all done by the end of November is an adult experience I never thought I would enjoy so much. I order everything by the end of November, and then most of it's delivered through the start and middle of December, and it's great. Ten out of 10 experience. Yes, yes, yes. Bring them with me. Bring them. Bring them. Come on, Boone. Bring them. ACS. ACS. This is gonna be dumb, but it might work. In order for this to work, I need to run. Very fast. Okay, there's three red lines, 2 red lines, which means one's definitely the Deathclaw. Well, can't say that was nothing but effective. They killed one of the Deathclaws. Looks like one killed the remainder. And it's blind too. So they should really feel bad about themselves. Yeah, year on year, my gift given goes between what someone wants and what someone needs. You know, if I know someone really needs something, I lean onto that first. But if I know there's nothing they really need, then I sort of lean on to, well, what do they want? Or what would they like? I mean that more so for very close family and friends. I don't have anyone distant enough that I wouldn't at least take into account what I think they need. And when I say I think, it's like what I think or what they have said to me they need. I'm sharpening his nails. Doesn't know he's about to be hit up with a Gobi rifle. There's a lot more earlier. Looks like shooting them and running away. The worst idea.
Take him out.
Oh, we have another head problem. I will say, the concept of having insurance in your car is mind-boggling to me. Is that must be an American thing? Because I certainly don't have insurance. Maybe on my phone, like, but I would never have imagined printing it out. And, well, truth be told, I sometimes don't even have my driver's license on me when I'm driving. Thankfully, fingers crossed, never needed it. Our countries don't have car insurance? No, I've got car insurance, but, like, I wouldn't bring it with me. Why would I, you know... Never, just something that has never crossed my mind. Does Northern Ireland require drivers to carry and show their license? I guess, but like traffic stops wouldn't be a major thing. Like if you were getting stopped, it would tend to be like you were speeding, or you know, like normally the only time you're really to show your license because you were caught out doing something that you really shouldn't have. I've never been stopped for a random stop or anything in all my years of driving, and I do a lot of driving. I would just say the frequency of being pulled over in the UK here might be a lot lower than the US. I wouldn't know the stats on that. I would at least say Northern Ireland here. Like, I mean, the only time I ever even spoke to a police officer, one knocked on my car window because it was parked up with my missus on the side of a road, having a smooch. And they were like, did you see that speeding car that passed? And I was like, yep, he went that way. Oh, cheers. Went on. Then the other time was COVID. What are you doing in a car with another person who's not from your house? This is my brother. Not that the police guy was going to have enough time to figure out it wasn't my brother, but I was just like, we were just out driving, having fun. Yes, sorry, Kenny, you're exactly right. If you do get stopped and you don't have your license, you do have to go produce it at the police station within a certain amount of days or something. I know when they stopped me. Anytime I was out driving, because I would have drove, you know, to friends and whatnot, and I would have been quite active during COVID. Going from place to place, you know, meeting up with friends and whatnot. I always carried a car charging battery in my car, so that if I was ever stopped by police for whatever reason, I would always just say one way to jump start a car. And because my occupation involved that, it would have been so easy to defend going anywhere. It was like my get out of jail free card, except they never stopped you ever. You know what I mean? There's no stops. Where's the radio work? It's funny. I'm glad I can actually share that, because there was a very long period of time, had you said that, you might have got a knock at the door. Wild times we lived under. Wild times. Exchange insurance details. I get exchanging details, but I've never exchanged insurance. Oh, I'm in the wrong... you just went to the wrong neighborhood, Tom. Let's get out of here. Why is it saying I haven't discovered something over here? Ah, Coyote Ridge. bet you it's Coyote Ridge. Public transport is another thing that I'm seriously... I never use. Abroad, maybe. But
sounds like we're running
9 times out of 10,
I'd still rather take my leave at the
taxis or... Over here, taxis are favors. Like just calling in a favor.
I don't believe there's anything left.
Oh, must be the sergeant I have to talk to then.
Well, their test scores are only marginally improved, but I'm hearing good things about the Misfits' teamwork.
Captain Giles needs reinforcements. Can you spare them?
After what you did getting my Misfits whipped into shape, yeah, I could spare a couple boys for Bitter Springs.
No worries, my man. Hey. Well, since I've helped Camp Forlorn Hope out, they're probably gonna be like, happy days. You can get more troops too. You get some troops, and you get some troops.
Back already? What do you need?
Giles, reinforcements.
You handled yourself well against the Legion, and that took some of the pressure off of us. I'll send a couple troops out there right now.
Wonder will Camp McCarran send it to me just because. Yeah, if I didn't have a car, walking, you know, wouldn't... You could walk into town, but it'd probably take you an hour and a half. While you would get good steps, it would be another hour and a half back. Which would make you wonder why you'd really... Like, isn't that needed? So a car here is pretty much the go-to. And to get a taxi from here into the city, and the city's only about a 45-minute drive. I'll say 45 minutes, I'm being really generous. 20 minutes, really. A taxi there alone, I think the last time was about $50 one way. I can get a return flight from the airport that's 10 minutes down the road from me. I can get a return flight to a lot of England, Europe for the same price as a taxi. If you include a taxi there and back, I can get flights to frighteningly far places.
Yes, what is it?
Oh, listen. I appreciate it, Carol and Jeff. If there's ever anyone causing any hassle, listen, if they cause hassle within the first 2 or 3 messages, just remove. We don't need to worry ourselves or argue, just they gotta go. So thank you for keeping the peace over on Facebook. Captain Giles needs reinforcements.
What? Why on earth would you think you can walk in here and make troop deployment recommendations to me?
Damn it. Right. Guess gotta help these ones out. Do you need something specific?
You're new. I'm Angela. Williams, were you just looking around?
Need anything help with?
You mean give you work? No, that'd be up to the administrator, Hildern. He's back there in his office. Between you and me, I don't think he ever leaves. Plenty of mercs go in to see him, though.
A pleasure to meet you. I'm Dr. Thomas Hildern, Director of Operations.
And the only time I might need a
OSI
train
East. I presume
into the
you're
city
here about
is normally
Vault
for an
22?
event. You know, like a well, I'll say concert as if I ever go to a concert. But back in the day, you know, like a music festival or a night out. And those times would be very busy on the train. So the train would be very, very busy. There's only about 4 or 5 carriages. So, you know, if it filled up on its way to that station, it's a tight squeeze. And that's another thing. I'm very fortunate in a lot of my decision making of if I see a train that's full, I'm like, no, I'm not squeezing in. I'll get a taxi or I'll do something else. It's like, nah. Yeah, that's right.
Wonderful. Straight to it then. Have you signed the release forms? No? Doesn't matter. We'll keep that to ourselves. Vault 22. Where to begin?
Sometimes it's cheaper getting like a night in a cheap hotel in the city than getting a taxi there and back. Like if you can park your car there. That happens a lot. I'm listening.
Imagine, if you will, the wasteland in bloom. Vast fields of corn that grow from seeds and produce their bounty in the space of a month. Orchards of trees, their branches weighed halfway to the ground, hung with fat, ripe oranges, a harvest that could feed a city or a nation. And all this, requiring no more than a few drops of precious water, and the efforts of only a handful of human farmers. Impossible?
I'd say so.
A realist. We have that in common. A year ago, I'd have said the same. But what if I was to tell you that the wasteland can yield an endless bounty, and that the secret may lie a mere few miles from where we stand? We need only reach out and take it.
What do you need me to do?
I believe that the inhabitants of Vault 22 unlock the secrets of vegetative growth. Plants are spilling from their gate. No one tends them. No one waters them. Yet they multiply and spread in all directions. Find the reason for this miraculous growth, and I promise you the OSI will see that you are generously compensated.
I'll do it. No worries.
Boyd's in there with a prisoner right now. Boy, is she pissed.
You stick out like a sore thumb around here. You sure you're in the right place?
Need help?
Yeah. So far this has gone exactly as expected. Poorly. But with the work you've done for NCR already, you might be just what I've been looking for. We captured an honest-to-God centurion of Caesar's Legion.
Centurion, as they say. A big deal.
Better believe it. Everybody in Caesar's Legion from Caesar on down will kill themselves before they can be captured. They're so twitchy they'd probably do it if you reached out to hug them. But here's this guy, who's an elite commander in their army, and he just gives himself up, even as his men are slitting their own throats around him.
What do you think?
Well, I don't know about you, but to me that sounds like a man who's willing to cooperate. Except he hasn't. Only times he speaks up are to insult you. He's a real prick, by the way. And I'm supposed to get information out of this guy.
Why didn't you just beat him senseless?
I like the way you think. Have I said that yet? Problem is that the NCR frowns on using that sort of tactic. But here's my favorite thing about you. You're not in the NCR.
So you want me to do what you can?
I think if you rough him up enough and really put some fear into him, he'll sing like a choir boy. So let's do this. When you're ready, I'll go in and give you a little intro. Then I leave the room, and you make him regret the day he was born. We go back and forth a couple times until either he talks or he can't move his jaw anymore.
Yep.
That's the spirit. Okay, I'll go in and have a word with him. Long time no see, Sears.
Lieutenant. I was just thinking about you.
He has serious riz, serious charisma.
I was just thinking about that pretty neck of
How sweet.
I was thinking about how it would look with a Legion slave collar on it.
I'll pass.
Do you know what I love about our slave collars, Lieutenant?
If you love them, maybe you should try one on.
I love how tightly they fit. I train my men to make sure the slave's flesh bulges a bit around the top and bottom. Know why?
It's all the rage in fashion circles?
Not quite. If you fit it just right, their body never gets used to the feeling of wearing it. It cuts in just enough when they swallow or turn their head to remind them who they belong to. And it's that constant reminder that keeps them docile.
In that case, maybe you'd better save the collar you were gonna give me.
Oh? For whom?
For a friend of mine you're about to meet. My friend isn't very docile.
And who is this friend of yours?
You know all the rules the NCR instituted to protect...
Let's see.
Enemy prisoners of war?
Of course.
My friend doesn't. Oh, and Silus? If you resist at all, I'll personally blow your brains out. Come on in, he's all yours. I'll be back in a bit to see how you're getting along.
What an ugly little worm you are. What pile of excrement did the lieutenant pluck you from?
I think you're confused. I'm with the excrement now.
You must have some reason to be in your line of work. Tell me, what did the Legion do to you? Did we enslave your children? Slaughter your family before your eyes to teach you a lesson? Whatever it was, I hope I was there to give the order.
You must miss giving orders now all your men are dead.
Foot soldiers of the Legion are trained not to have to think for themselves, to have conflict removed from their minds. They kill themselves to evade capture because they are not trusted to make such a decision rationally in the heat of battle. But I'm no foot soldier. I knew I could escape captivity on my own without revealing the tiniest iota of information to my captors.
Sounds to me you were gutless to follow Caesar's orders.
I'll show you gutless, you sniveling bastard. I'll spill your guts all over this room.
And I'll need you to surrender your weapons before you go in. Is something the matter, Silus? You look upset. Here, maybe you'd better step out for a moment. You've upset him.
Your friend is a miserable fucking degenerate.
Oh no, I thought he seemed like a nice guy.
If we were on the other side of the river, I'd have him torn apart by dogs.
That's a long walk, Silus. I don't think it's gonna happen. You'd better just talk.
Your tactics are a joke.
If you don't like dealing with me, I can bring my friend back in.
Both of you can rot.
Have it your way. Come on back in. I think he misses you. Let's finish this up, then we can talk.
Over here!
Take him out.
You like that?
Ah!
Rough him up.
What?
What an ugly little worm you are.
Come on! You like that?
Big block. Aw, right hook.
For a sec. Whoa, easy there. You're supposed to rough him up a little, not kill him. Why don't you step outside a minute? Let off some steam. Nice job. I think my friend doesn't like you, Silus. I don't know how much longer I can keep him under control.
You think this'll make me talk? A beating? This is the best you can do?
Not just any beating, Silus. A savage beating. A beating that you'll be reminded of every time you feel pain from now on. When my friend's done with you, you won't have any of your teeth left. You'll be drinking your food through a straw. Your ribs will never heal properly, and it will hurt every time you breathe. It'll be like your collars, Silus. impossible to forget.
Go to hell.
Huh. Not the sort of wit I've come to expect from you, Silus.
You're getting nothing from me.
I'm getting entertainment. That's something. So what's it gonna be? Are you gonna spill your guts to me? Or am I gonna let my friend the Maniac back in here for some playtime? Silus. Silent treatment, huh? Have it your way. Come on back in. I think he misses you. Oh, and let me check you for weapons one more time. For your safety as well as his.
Gonna save it just in case it messes up here. Because I don't see her.
Let's finish this up, then we can talk.
I'm gonna see here.
Let's finish this up, then we can talk.
What actually gives me love and hate? Can I use it? I'll beat him. Get psycho.
You hit like a bedridden old woman.
Oh, I'm gonna beat your ass. Lucky you, you can borrow my dentures when I knock out all your teeth. Yeah!
It'll take more than that to get me to talk, worm.
Bad move. Don't use love and death. Or love and hate. Wait, what? Oh, I saved it there. Man, absolutely battered him there.
You hit like a bedridden old woman.
I've got you now. Had enough? Ugh. Ah! Ugh. You like that? Ugh.
How many more times do we have to teach this old man?
Enough, this is pointless. I'm dead to the Legion either way, I'll tell you what I know. But you should know that Caesar has always kept his own counsel. He never reveals anything that would make him vulnerable. My knowledge will not prevent the inevitable. This camp will be ash within months. Maybe weeks.
I'll be the judge of that. Maybe I'll beat some more useful information I need.
Something is wrong with Caesar. Something he is attempting to hide from his men. But it was obvious before we set out on this last mission. For 3 days we awaited his order to dispatch us. 3 days. But he hid in his tent, refusing to give orders, complaining of headaches. He looks different now than he used to. His face is sunken, sickly. But any questioning of his health enrages him.
Must be more you can tell me.
There is one other thing that may interest you. I know that Caesar has planted a spy here. Every night, details of NCR troop movements are broadcast from a radio on this base to Caesar's camp. The spy has been here a long time, since before the entire conflict began. He's an officer. If I knew who he was, I would tell you. If I escape and he's alive to report it, the Legion would hunt me down. But like I said, none of this information will change the outcome for you. No force can hold back the tide of the Legion.
You're mine.
That was fun to watch. I'd have you do it again, but I'd probably get in trouble. This'll do the NCR a lot of good, so you should be proud. Here's the standard fee. Plus, I threw in the price of a good show on the strip. That's from me personally. You can beat up my prisoners anytime.
She flirting with me? I bet flirting. So, need to find someone who's a spy. How may I do this? Cheers, Jeff. I know where the radio tower is. I don't know what time I have to be there. She gave me my weapons back, didn't she? She did. Contreras is in here. Do you need something?
You look like someone in need of a reliable supplier.
Got anything for sale? 308. 30. Ooh. Oh, how long? I don't need that many, but I will take like maybe like 150 rounds. 2,000 caps. What you got in rockets? Rockets. Mark II combat armor. No rockets.
Pleasure doing business.
Wait, how long?
So you're back.
You got a quest for me?
Are you implying I have some kind of secret under the table stash I only offer to certain clients?
Speech, I'm pretty resourceful. We can work out a deal.
Now you're talking my language. If you're willing to do a little legwork for me, I could give you access to my stash, and at a discount. Many of these items aren't available in the NCR.
Sounds good. What do you need?
Well, I can't exactly go wandering off the base whenever I want, you know. They're already suspicious. I can hear the MPs now. Gee, Contreras, I didn't know you had so many friends in the gun runners. Speaking of which, guess your first stop. You're just passing a little note to a man named Isaac for me.
I'll do it.
Great, let me know what he says.
Oh, is that the shield you were talking about, Jerry? Sorry, I didn't know what you were talking about there when you said shield. Yeah, it means their armor. Or DT, yeah. We do not have any Aldi's here. Northern Ireland, no Aldi's. Just Lidl. Lidl's good, but you know, I would love an Aldi and a Morrison's and a Waitrose. Like I would love all the good UK ones. It says this is very easy. Gates. Close. Races. Close. Rates. No. Water. Also no. First time. Right, when's he enter? So someone's here in 12 hours time. probably faster just going straight back to the entrance. Is it the Colonel who gives you this quest? I think it might be the Colonel.
Yes? What is it? What?
Any other problems?
Yeah. On top of everything else, I can't send a patrol on a bathroom break without it being ambushed by someone who heard they were coming. So somebody's getting the word out.
You seem calm given how bad things are.
Calm is what you have to be when people look to you. And it's all you can be when things are out of your hands.
I could look into it.
Well, why not? I'd like to have absolute trust in my men, but that's just not practical right now. Go ahead and look into it. See what you find. We don't have much to go on right now. Lately, every raiding party in New Vegas seems to have a map of our troop movements. It derails everything. Captain Curtis is heading up the investigation right now. He can fill you in.
I put a spell on you. Now I think I could get away with going out. Forgot that also takes you out to the airport. Took me way too long to figure that one out. Captain Curtis. Oh, he's down here, isn't he? Oh. My companions, my poor companions left here.
Nice to meet you. I'm Curtis.
Colonel Sue wanted me to help you.
Smart man. I could use somebody who can operate under the radar around here. Whoever our mole is, he's been slippery. Whenever one of the MPs gets too close, he changes his habits.
Where should I start?
You want my advice? Start by talking to people with a lot of eyes in the field. Careful with Contreras, though. He's not above suspicion himself. Keep me apprised of any leads you get.
Okay. Major is to inform you a small sniper nest. It's been set up with weapon or with bedding and supplies. We'll wait until the morning, or sorry, the next night. So you can ambush him at the radio tower. I don't know if you need more information to figure that part out, but... I think I'm jumping the gun on this one. Or does someone tell me to check the radio tower? Don't remember. Good thing this isn't a speed run. Also, where's the time gone? Gotta love a chilled out Saturday. Not too much madness.
So you're back.
Anything suspicious?
You mean other than some stranger with no military ID interrogating me inside our base? Did Boyd put you up to this? I'm so sick of this harassment. You tell her to stop wasting my time with this bullshit. No, I haven't seen anything suspicious.
Dang. I actually don't think he knows. Well, Lieutenant Boyd isn't where she normally stands, so she must be in the camp. Oh no, that's the one thing about New Vegas. If you have to walk to somewhere, you don't walk very fast, and Camp McCarran is enormous. You know, when I used to play this on my Xbox, the loading screens were about 30 seconds to maybe 2 minutes long. You made sure that you knew what you were walking into before you walked into it.
You're back.
Anything suspicious?
Now, what kind of MP would I be if I didn't notice anything suspicious? I've had soldiers go AWOL, break-ins, thefts, you name it.
Who's missing?
Well, there's Anders. He's a ranger. That one's not suspicious so much as worrisome. He left on a dangerous assignment. Colonel Shu sent him out.
Anything about Anders? Anyone else missing?
Yeah. The man I'm more interested in is Corporal White. White had a lot of promise. Wanted to be a ranger as bad as anyone I've seen. But he also had some extracurricular activities going. Now he's gone.
Okay, I'll find out whatever I
Word
can.
around the base is he'd been going regularly to visit a hooker named Dazzle at Gamora. That's a casino on the Strip. His belongings are up in the barracks in the concourse building. First bunk on your left if you're facing it from the center. I haven't had a chance to look through his things yet, so that might be a good place to begin.
Okay. Huh. How about the break-ins?
Maybe break-in isn't the right word. We didn't find signs of forced entry, but I've had reports of someone sneaking into the control tower at night. It's probably just a meeting spot for a steamy military base love affair. Kids today. But it bothers me that they didn't break in. It means they have an access code. Most soldiers around the base don't have that.
Would you be willing to give me access?
Sure, if you want to investigate. It's not like there's anything to steal up there. Just a bunch of old communications equipment. If you can find out any more, I'd be interested to hear it. There's something about this I really don't like. And if I weren't tied up here, I'd be staking it out personally.
No worries. What do you tell me about
I
Anders?
don't know him very well myself. I seem to remember that he was the man to call on if you needed someone to get in and get out quietly. Colonel Shu would really be the person to talk to.
Worries. Let's go. Well, it is 1 o'clock, and I don't think a soldier is currently occupying it. Could be wrong, though. Hey, Tracy.
Lupa, this is Frumentarius Picus. Over.
Go ahead, Picus.
Afternoon patrol enters Fiend territory at 1300. Have them mind that stretch.
10-4, Picus. Fiends will be alerted.
Roger, Lupa.
What's the status of your primary mission, Picus?
Charges are set. Detonation will occur as the train leaves the station. Over.
How long?
Couple of minutes. Over.
10-4, keep us updated.
What are you doing here? You don't have clearance.
I have clearance for catching spies. Is there a bathroom in here?
I don't know what you mean.
Hey, Jeffers. That's going well. In fact, even just looking at the progress, we have done a hell of a lot. Just need the boomers, couple of vaults cleared out. Should be us. For anyone that has joined in, remember there is the 12-hour stream tomorrow. Charity stream, it's going to be good. And needs to get up the fuse this bomb. Oh. Oh, why? Nah, bro, I'm all good. I'll go to bed after, get ready for tomorrow, but cheers. Pretty sure all I need to do is up this. Man did it. Man did it. Can't believe we don't have bloody mess at this point. Yeah, it's vanilla. Well, no, there is actually is. There's mods for performance, just to make it run better, and some visuals for the characters, but nothing major. Just Gopher's essentials. Don't be having problems with the intelligence leak anymore.
No. What happened?
It's Curtis. He's in the Legion. I can believe he tried to blow up the monorail.
Curtis? He's been in the NCR long before our conflict with the Legion. There's just no way. I hope you're mistaken, but somehow I don't think so. It'd explain a lot. This is much worse than anyone expected. You've done everything that was asked of you. You have my personal thanks for this. And I'll make sure you receive the credit you deserve.
Captain Giles?
Well, you have been a great help here, and with the saboteur dealt with. Yes, I think we can spare a few men. Consider it done.
Yes! Good-natured rascal. Let's bring out the radio. Please, 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 please. Ranger, 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 Ranger. Wait, what? Outside of operational area? Yes, yes, outside of operational area at Camp McCarran. See if it doesn't let me. Oh! That's not too bad. Look, a tripper, I'll take a tripper. So if anyone doesn't know, what happened was we accidentally stole something in Sloan. Led to me killing one quarry worker. Technically, Boone killed him, but quarry worker died, and we aren't liked so much by the NCR. So I spent all that time building up my reputation. It can't be any higher than this. Sucks. Ending for this, I'm probably going to go Mr. House, because I think that's probably the canon ending for the TV show, so did all of them in the 100% run. Good picture, rascal.
Hey there. Here's the rest of the payment I promised you back in Goodspring.
Nice. Do you have what I need?
Hey there. You looking to buy or sell?
Questions. Wait, what? He must just have it on him. At everything? Josh loves the TV show. Hey Steve, just want to say thanks for the Fallout 4 runs. It's helped. Glad to hear it, my man.
I got your call and came running.
He ran halfway across the Mojave to help. Tripper. We're not doing the DLCs in this one, only because I've got the charity stream tomorrow, and then I've only got 2 or 3 streams before I go to Vegas, to New Vegas Day, so that's the... We'll batter 100% of the base game without DLCs, and then we will head off to Vegas. Once I'm back, we'll see what we get up to.
Wow, hey, it's you.
By the way, we're almost at 400 subs over on Thomas Explores Live. So if you're watching on Twitch or YouTube and you want to know where all the VODs are, you can find them over on Thomas Explores Live. Find the books.
Both of them? Wow, that's very resourceful. I think that should just about cover us. I really don't know how to thank you. Your bringing me these supplies saved a lot of people.
Don't sweat it.
Well, still, thanks again.
Where's a Capitan?
Morning.
I love how fast they get up in New Vegas when you ask them to wake up.
Any progress on saving our skins?
Find the supply cache.
Where did you get this? You know what? It doesn't even matter. It doesn't completely solve our problems, but it goes a long way.
Dealt with the attacks. Won't be a problem.
You did? Who was it? Any information you could give me would be a big help for my reports.
There's a great Khan Raider at a base camp in the mountains.
Really? Well, this canyon used to be a great Khan stronghold. I suppose that explains why he was able to evade us so easily.
Well, it's taken care of. He's
I'm
dead.
glad it's taken care of, but still. I wish it could have been resolved without violence. There's too much bad blood there already.
What can I do to help?
At this point, I'll take anything you can give.
Wait, what? But what? I've already got it. As long as you know, Alex meant every word of that. He meant every word.
Take him out.
Listen, we welcome everyone here. When it comes to talking about whether you like the TV show or not. Some people like the TV show and, well, no, most liked it and some didn't. Regardless, I'm here because of it. I will naturally be biased, but, you know, if they do something that's ass, I will also point that out. And I do think the anniversary edition is a bit of ass. So's the Fallout New Vegas Victor statue. Am I still going to get the anniversary edition so you can all enjoy more content? Yes. Did I buy the Victor statue? Yes. Do as I say, not as I do, is the famous saying for that. You haven't seen the TV show? Oh, uh-oh. I had to get the Victor statue, just he looked too cool. We're getting all the bobbleheads. I have to get all the bobbleheads. Essential. Right, something gotta go. Trooper, you want to carry something? You're all full. Hey, how long? What are you carrying? Combat armor. I mean, that didn't really do what I wanted it to do, but... Did you see the Snip Snip statue from Dark Horse? What's Snip Snip? No, no, no. We'll just stay on Viscera's opinion here. That will be the rest of the stream. Nah, it's... Listen, as long as you can sit and have a laugh about it and not get pretty, like, uptight and defensive either way.
First,
you know, like, I ain't gonna sit down and kidnap and force Viscera to watch the TV show again and season 2. Like, you know what I mean? Like, as long as you're not going to extremes, we can all have a laugh. Just like I wouldn't give him my login details to post an AI video of me doing nothing but hating on the show. See, there's levels to this.
I've been sending requests for relief for months.
Well, maybe
now.
after enough drinks.
Didn't think they'd send you, though.
Supplies are irradiated, but we can filter them.
We do have some spare Rad-X in the supply tent.
Find another one.
Again, thank you.
Are things better?
Thanks to your help, I think Bitter Springs has a real shot at surviving.
Don't need a reward. Just keep these people fed and healthy.
That's very generous.
Aren't I good?
Sounds like we're running prim now. I'd still rather take my leave at the strip.
Right, Camp Guardian. What are we at? You know what? I'll discover Camp Guardian, see if you're trooper. I'll do this for today. We won't be playing this tomorrow. I want 12 hours of doing anything that doesn't involve New Vegas. Not that I hate it, or I'm fatigued, but, you know, scenery change be nice. Annabelle might be a good shout for this.
Hey!
Did we just lose our trooper already? That didn't take long. Good response. You're gonna disassemble none. I see a lot of this, and I'm like, there must have been loads of caves cut. You know? Like, just loads of caves that were meant to be in the game for various reasons. Hey, Lucius of Goth, good to see you. Been a while. Morning. I never get tired of seeing that. Morning. Crazy to think. Some people, it's nearly 11 o'clock at night, and others, nearly morning. Or it is the morning. Oh, here, 12-hour RimWorld stream. I would love that. RimWorld was fairly well received, but a lot of people didn't. It's a very, very different game than what we're used to doing on the channel, so I understood why a lot of people, it wasn't their top pick that week. I did think it would do a lot better than it ended up doing, but the ones that I have picked, Minecraft, EU4 and all, like, or EU5, you know, mixture of a new game, a relatively popular game. It'll be good. We'll have fun. I'm going to do a RimWorld playthrough, though. One thing I will say is, be sure to get into the Discord if you want to be part of that. Because I am going to look for, you know, characters and name characters and all. You can pick your skills and everything. There's like a wee character builder. So, maybe get you involved in the game. I'd love a community RimWorld run. I'd record it. I wouldn't do it live. I would record it behind the scenes, like. Well, would be cool. Bet you I'm carrying something. Wrong weapon to use that on. Oops. RimWorld with TTK. What's TTK again? Jog my memory. I know Josh loves RimWorld. Fallout 3 run, maybe? Fallout 3, the reason you haven't seen a stream or anything for Fallout 3 is, for Fallout New Vegas here, I've got it to where it's like a borderless window, and it's 60 FPS locked. In layman's terms, you don't see screen turn. Fallout 3, I cannot get borderless window, and I don't know why. And there is like a really long and complicated way to get it, and I've googled a few, and that's what it keeps, you know, giving me. Twitch Toolkit lets your users buy and build up pawns. Oh, that would actually be cool. We'd have to do something like that. I think what I would do is I would first do a series recorded, and then build up a few people that, you know, would be familiar with me actually playing that game.
Eat this.
And would certainly do that, because it would be cool. Should approach at the same time. Good. Ah, now they're limping. Well, definitely set that up, Josh. It'll be good fun. Once we are partnered, because it's going to be Fallout crazy, you know, November, December, January. It's going to be wild with the TV show and everything running. So once it all sort of dies down, we're partnered and whatnot, I would say the channel will change a little. As in, it's not just going to be Fallout, followed by Fallout, Fallout, Fallout. I will start doing full series and runs of other games. Part of me wonders why I don't just do it now and start like that, but, you know, at this point, too close to December to really do that. It would be silly to sit here and stream anything other than Fallout for the next, like, 3 months. And I love the game, so really it's not like I'm, you know, I love you, man. Can't wait to see everyone doing this. Everyone doing their wee pawns. Perfect time to stream Starfield. You mean Garfield? Good movie. I resonate with the character. I love lasagna. That's really all I got for that. I love lasagna. Love lasagna, hate Mondays. Lasagna is one of my signature dishes. I love making it. I always make it with a triple cheese on top. Doesn't really matter what the 3 cheeses are, but I tend to lean more towards mild, medium, and mature cheddar. And just build it up. And then as you're crunching through it, you know, the top layer will be really nice and crunchy. And it's delicious that way. Get ready to be sent to the afterlife. Who's next? Love me, feed me, never leave me. Well, seems we found a bug. Have to note that down for the devs when they release an update. Did you know that if you use the weapon repair kit on the C257 Avenger, it causes a little audio bug? More you know. My lasagna is one of my best, followed by my authentic carbonara, and then the third one that I don't make for anyone other than my wee brother because he's the only one mad enough to eat it is it is pasta, chicken, ham, diced up, cooked with mayonnaise. That was one of my gym meals I would eat all the time. Loads of protein, bit of mayonnaise, bit of light mayonnaise now, you know, really cut down the calories, just all big protein meal. And I would eat that every day. I'm not one of those people that gets bored with meals. If I like a meal, I will eat it and eat it and eat it. How do people get bored of a meal? You like the meal. Well, I can't eat that every day. Me? Yes. Yes, I can. I could eat it every day. Don't tell me what I can't do, because I would eat it. I've never used C4 in this. Always great intentions. It's worth so much money. And I still don't use it. Anyone else got a signature dish that they cook?
Oh, thank
Or
God.
that you can eat? In fact, not even that you cook.
Here.
What is your dish that you could eat every day, all day? Well, I'll say every day. Just every day. If it's a breakfast or, you know, any item. Had me till the mayonnaise. Well, that's what I use. Like, I'm not a big lover of... I don't like pesto. I don't like... any other thing, you know, like pasta. Cold pasta. It's cold, by the way. It's not hot pasta. Cold pasta, mayonnaise... chicken, ham, and pepper. No, not peppers. Pepper is in the seasoning. I love pepper. Great. So glad you asked. Bean salad. Boogity boogity boo.
Ha! You sick bastard! I could have shot you. You must be the backup. I mean,
Boogity boogity boo.
Where the rest?
Chicken Gordon Blue. My wee brother would agree with you on that one, Cabin. Cheesy hot pot. I don't even know what that is, but that sounds amazing. Steak. I could eat steak every day. I did. I had a period of time. I think I had steak every day for like 3 weeks in a row. Expensive 3 weeks. Constantly getting steak. But it was amazing. It was when I came back from America, and it was just steak and eggs, steak and eggs, steak and eggs. Every day, steak and eggs. Then I threw in steak and eggs, avocado, and a bit of honey, and it was like the most... I looked like a fitness influencer with what I was eating. But I didn't look like a fitness influencer, you know what I mean? Is it, buddy?
Shit. Have you any damn idea what lives in these caves? We need to go now.
You okay?
I managed to kill that thing, but not before it mangled my leg all. I've been keeping quiet and hoping they don't realize one of their buddies is missing.
Looks like you're nasty lacerations. You're lucky I found you.
Thanks a lot, Doc. I think I should be able to walk out of here. I don't want to risk running into a pack of those freaks alone.
You're free to leave. Way upstairs clear.
Great. I'll start heading back to California now.
Said you hit.
I know, but now that I can see the way out, I'm not so sure. I'm gonna start heading back to California.
Have a safe trip.
If you find my friends, please return their dog tags to the NCR. If they won't listen, do what you can to make them listen.
Contact! Contact! All mine.
Hey, pretty ladies.
Run from me.
Is this a mission? No. It doesn't matter at all. Well, I'm pretty sure someone's selling you here at some point. Cheesy hot pot is basically a layer of parboiled and sliced potatoes, fried bacon, onion, white sauce, cheese, then baked until... Ah, delicious. White sauce and cheese. Is that not like Dauphignon potatoes? I think that's exactly what Dauphignon potatoes are. I know that sounds really fancy, but that's exactly what's in them.
All right. It's over.
Mate, you need to hold something I don't want. Shelly.
All clear. All mine.
Any more troops? Ooh, a lot of dead lake lurks. Multiple layers, though. Great feed. Why did they bring their pack brand? I am now so excited for tomorrow. Been wanting to play Europa Universalis 5 since the moment it came out, so it'll be good to play it with yous. Plus Minecraft, as I said, I'll be tapping into what essentially is my most played game pre-Fallout. Some of the new textures do look awful. Because I've seen like a comparison video. I was like, ugh, what are they doing to my baby? But don't worry if you can't attend. We'll be there for 12 hours. So if you have a chance to pop in, say hello, feel free. Some of you I know will be there most of the day, if not all. So I look forward to seeing all of you. As well as all the new people that we'll pick up along the way. By the way, just to let everyone on Facebook know, Facebook doesn't do longer than, I think it's like 5 hours for a stream. So I don't know if I'll have to reset it up or something. But if you are on Facebook, you know, and you are able to, I would recommend going over to Twitch just to help us out with the numbers and just help out overall. YouTube's where the VOD will be, so you know it'll be present anyways. And my camera was the main thing I was testing today, so I've made it over 3 hours and the camera has held up, which is fantastic. I wonder who gives the quest for Camp Guardian. I don't know. So boomers, few quests, other things, Repcon. Anything else I might miss on the map, we'll sort out. But I've had a brilliant time with all of you. How have you all enjoyed the stream? Let me know. I'll sit here for another minute or two anyway. FYI, on Sunday for the charity stream, Jeanette is offering anyone who donates a minimum of $25 during the live stream to be entered into a draw for a piece of Thomas Explorer's merch of their choice. That is completely on Jeanette, nothing to do with me. So thank you so much, Jeanette, for that. It's against TOS for me to say that it's anything to do with me, which it is not. Loved it like always, Thomas. Ah, Galax. What do you like? Making me blush. But yeah, I'm sure some of you will go over to the Discord. Be sure to be part of the Discord. There's lots coming down the line, lots that we're doing to it over the course of the next month or two. It will be the central hub for everything that's happening within the community. Plus, it's great. I love the fact that I was having a hard time sleeping last night. Open my Discord, and there's a load of people sitting, chatting away, playing a wee, like, a wee game of blackjack. There's, like, wee integrated games that you can play Not real money, like. And it was good fun going all in with 12,000 fake dollars and losing it all to a 21 pulled by a dealer. I could have cried, but it's all good. Gotta listen to the Camp Guardian radio signal. You say. What is this? And does that give you it? It did. Tempted to drag the spare TV to the lounge tomorrow so you can watch the stream and play 76. Here, you can do it. Who's going to be here tomorrow before you go? Will we all go in our separate ways? I'm going to dabble on a few things, just install and maybe do a quick run of Minecraft and EU5, make sure they all run okay. Could do it tomorrow, but I don't mind doing it today. Jeanette, I will. Well, Jeanette, I'm very glad that you'll be able to. I'll be here after church. Amen, brother. That's what I love to hear. I have not been attending church at all recently. And it's, yeah, it's one of them things. I do intend to go back. But, that's a story for another day. Set my alarm for 8 AM. I'll be in and out. Going to be busy tomorrow. No worries, my man. No worries. As I said, no obligation. Just whenever you're able to, say hello. Be great to see you. I definitely think the first game will be EU5. I'm 99% sure it'll be EU5. But when you pop in tomorrow, you'll find out. We'll be in the Just Chatting stream, so I don't have to keep swapping between games. So, just one stream all day, all free of Gen I. We're going to have a great time. That'll be good. 6 AM. Heck yeah, Josh. Heck yeah. Be a good... To be honest, since I am away for a couple of days, the fact that we will be able to spend 12 hours tomorrow minimum, plus it'll be a big beefy VOD for anyone to watch while I'm away. All of these are great things. And then I will say I would put out Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday will probably be sort of max 2-hour streams. Only because there's so much prep work to do for Vegas. So I don't think they'll be uber long, but we'll probably continue a series on Monday. All things being well. Get.
Company.
Get. Play dead. He actually played dead. Maybe one down there. Oh, we're safe. Leave it there. Anyways. Thank you very much. I'll have to watch some Folon. Hell yeah. See you all in the next one. Thank you for watching.